Nails get nailed to the cross while you paint fake nails with the gloss. Get prepared for the Lord. If you read from the source, you would realize he was read from the source. Get the word in your pores, let it pour out till it pour out of your soul. We can fall out or we fall out cause we all bow. Wow. He the true dog, if you don't believe me, the word you can Snoop Dogg right now. He was on death row. Didn't serve any sentence. Yeah. I should've been on death row. He didn't serve me a sentence. Nah, got an easy pass, we don't pay tolls. On the third day, he don't stay cold. Don't really care about your play. When I know God made him was a Play-Doh, yeah.
Looking up at the Father, attentive, ain't got a clue what they doing. Lord, I ask you to forgive them. It's about time they awaken. It's about time that they listen. It's about time to arrive in paradise with you in heaven. Wanna join me? And I buy. That's none of that's given. Drawing 9,000 men on both sides. Only thing left is to be right where you are, God. Can you hear my cry? No, you hear my cry, Eli. When look at mama, gotta tell her to hold on to her, but I gotta tell her, hold on tight. Feeling forsaken, I'm shaking and questioning why, God, my God. I've got thirst. It's time. This finished. Crown head nailed down, clock done ticking. Blood. Life found, life been stricken. I commend my spirit unto your hands. Surrender your plan in 3 days, soon to be risen.
Father, forgive them, they ignorant. Paradise with me, you'll enter it. Woman, behold your son, my time is imminent. My God, tell me why you listen to me. Why have you forsaken me and I thirst? Yes, it is finished, I put in the work. Father, thy hand and my spirit will merge. Thou shalt not steal, but I gave you the word.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. What if when we woke we on earth, but what if when we sleep we not on earth? Huh? What if like when we die we just, let's say that we is just somewhere hooked up to some tools. See, I watch too many movies. Let's say that we just hooked up to some tools or something like that right there, and we sleep there, but like we woke here. You know what I'm saying? I'm confused. Don't worry about it. I'm still trying to work it out in my own mind. But what if when we dream though, we in like our real life? What if this is like the play life? So when we go to sleep, like we in our real life or something like that right there. That's probably why we can't remember nothing. That's probably why we can't remember our dreams and nothing like that right there. I don't know. It's confusing. I done confused myself. And damn it, I should have thought about it more before I even came on here talking about that right there. But what if? Just saying. We just hooked up into the tube and, you know. What if, what is that thing called? Deja vu. What if deja vu is like we just in two different places, something like that right up? What if we had the deja vu because we doing it in like the other world or something? I watch too much TV. I am not the only person who done had this thought because it got TV shows that is trying to explain or have explained what I'm trying to explain. A dual mortality. That kind of makes sense right there. Right? Remember the movie show Fringe? Fringe was a good show. But they had two Earths. What if they're like two Earths? But on each Earth, you was on each Earth. But you different on the other. Yeah, the parallel universe is what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. What if that's like for real though? What if that's really like for real though? What if we just in two places and you know? What if it's
Have y'all heard to where people may say, well, like you look like one of my kinfolk, or you look like somebody I used to go to school with, or you look like somebody that I used to know when I lived across the country or something. You look just like this person. And what if you is somewhere else? I'm just saying though. I would probably be able to explain it better if I was on like that reefer or something. I could probably really, really dig deep inside my frontal lobe and give it to y'all, but I can't. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. How y'all doing, man? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is a nightly news show. I'm finna bring y'all a few things. It's only like a few things. Like, it really ain't nothing out here that really piqued my interest. I just said that I'm just finna go ahead on and come to work. You know what I'm saying? And say we just recycle humans. What if we... it's kind of difficult. What if we done been here before, though? Like, what if you... What if, like, in every century... Well, we really can't do that because some people, they is in both centuries. Like, we in both centuries. Like, if you over 26, you in both centuries. You have been in both centuries. But what if, like, I was here back in, like, 19 or, like, 1880 or something like that? What if I was here like 1780, 1680? Like, what if I just keep on being here? That's why a lot of times when I go to sleep, I be wanting to like try to tap in or try to dream about back when I was here. Now, I don't know if I was here. I just want to put it inside my mind. So maybe I'm waking up a part of my mind to be like, dog, like you done been before. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to G for the $2 super chat. Say, what up, Pastor? Say, putting my measly $2 in the pot. I appreciate that right there. Bam. He say, Willie, are you starting to have premonitions? I think so. I've been before. Say, stop stalling. Got to be more careful. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for being a member for 34 months. He say, Time happened at the same time, past, present, future. We have a glimpse into the future with deja vu. View because it happened. Hold on. Damn, I got to scroll back down. View because it happened already. You say I catch STDs every Friday. That's what I'm talking about. Like we did before. I like that right there. For real. You say, I've had reoccurring dreams that make me think that I knew I couldn't have been the only one. I just knew that I couldn't have been the only one. Yeah, man, it's some... Say, Willie, we've been cloned. Say, every one of us have a twin in each race around the world. I can believe that, too. I can kind of believe that right there, too. This can't be it. Like, I just be like, so when you die, you dead? Like, that's it? I'm not even saying that it's an afterlife, but so we was born to die, and that's it? It will always go back to that question that I be having. So what's the point? Like, wait. You said that you met your twin once. You was lying to me. What happened? What happened? For real though. No, man. You say a lie to Hugh Willie. It could be me out there. It could be me. Damn it, I said that. I'm going to have to get me some makeup. I'm going to have to get me some makeup. And again, like I be trying to ask the question, like would I be racist if I go whiteface? Will I be canceled? No, I don't think a black person can be canceled for doing whiteface. He said that's why you're supposed to keep a big dog around you while you sleep. That's a good one right there. We probably is being like reincarnated, but I hope, like, if we is being reincarnated, that we being reincarnated to humans. I don't ever want to be like an animal. Where's the joy in that? You know. Shout out to Sanji for being a member for 28 months. He say it's the multiverse. It's the multiverse. It's infinite. You live every possible life you could and done everything you possibly could. Now that could make some sense. But the problem is why we can't remember us being here before. I think it's this why they don't want us on them essential products though. Damn it, they don't want us going that deep. They don't want us going that deep. And as soon as you go that deep, you crazy. We need to put you in the hospital. We need the Baker Act you for 72 hours because you was threatening yourself for thinking that deep. Your point is to create your own point with children and legacy and people's memories of you. But even after that right there, like, okay. Watch this. How many of y'all think about, like, Martin Luther King? No, we don't really like. How many of y'all think about Martin Luther King daddy? Or Martin Luther King, like, brother or something? You know, like people. When the last time you thought about your great-great-granddaddy? Your great-great-grandma? People will be forgotten. And then what was their purpose? Like what did they do? Like, I don't be. What about the people who don't do nothing in life? Like the people who really didn't, like, contribute to life, like, to help us, like shout out to, like, Steve Jobs and stuff like that right there. Shout out to the black inventors. Like, I think, like, their life meant something because it got us to where we at now. You know, the people who put in. Shout out to Mr. Gino for being a member for 33 months. They say, I use a voice recorder while sleeping, and I was tripping. I sounded like a few different people at all flies here. You lying to me? I probably scared the hell out of myself if I do that right there. I'm probably like a whole bunch of people when I'm asleep. You ain't ish compared to your brother. That's what's up. Hey, sugar there. Bam. I'm just over here thinking, y'all. I am just really, really over here like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't. These people gone, and we'll never see these people. We won't even say these people's names ever again, you know, because we don't be, like, we ain't got time. Like, we got bills and churn and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got time to be thinking about the dead. Can we hit that 100? Damn it, I've been seeing it sit on 99 likes for the longest. I know I can get at least one more, which I really ain't stressing about the one more, but, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Get yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done hit 100 by 16 after the hour. Got to be more careful. I appreciate that right there, man. You say I met my twins before. I've been told at a convention that I have a twin with the same first name and he lives out here. People ask me all the time about him, and sometimes they say I just missed him. Oh, wow. That's deep, dog. Like, I don't know. Say, Willie, what have got you thinking about this right here today? Well, because I lost a loved one today. I found out today. And it's like, what's the point? Say, was you adopted? No. No, my mom and dad, they kept me. Shout out to everybody who mom and dad had done kept me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, mama and daddy, who didn't keep him and was actually adopted by some pretty good people, you know. Yep. Yeah, I just be thinking. Say Willie is soulless. I probably am. Because I don't believe in the soul thing, but, you know, I could be. I appreciate y'all condolences out here. You know, but I don't. Okay, so we die and then we just keep going on with life until we die, and then the people behind us go. It's just a cycle, but for what though? Did your loved one have insurance all day long? All day long, they won't be on GoFundMe. Oh no, they won't be on GoFundMe. Do I believe in incarnation? I think it could be possible. I don't. Well, in my mind, like anything's possible. Anything is possible. Although I'm not a believer in the God, it's still possible. I don't know. You know, I am just to the point to where I say I don't know. I don't know if stuff real or not. Yeah, question everything. Question everything, y'all. For real, man. You say, Willie, your spirit is time to tell you. Your spirit is trying to tell you something you're not listening to. I wish that my spirit would just go ahead on and say it. Say it clearly. Listen, because if it's my spirit know better. My spirit know. If I got a spirit and my spirit trying to talk to me, my spirit know to speak. Clear. Speak clear. I don't like confusion. I like for things to be blunt. I'm not sensitive. Just go ahead on and say that fly shit. If you really want me to know something, yeah, no. For real. You say Willie gonna come back as a midget? Don't do that. Don't do that. I like to be tall, dog. Like I like to be tall. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't do that with. Oh man, I'm gonna be mad as hell. I'm gonna be mad than a. I'm trying to tell you. He said, I agree. Say he don't listen. He say he listen to the devil on the side. No. I am just like that right here. Just tell me. I don't like that beat around the bush stuff. Like I'm really not sensitive at all. I accept you telling me anything. Like if let's say you have a fetish or you want to hunt a goat or something like that, you can tell me. You can tell me. I'm not going to come down on you, nothing like that right there. Man, listen, say that shit. Say it. You can tell me stuff. I promise you I'm not sensitive. Like, I'm not all in my feeling, oh my God, I can't believe that you think this way. Is something really, really wrong with you? Nope. No. I am a listening ear. I promise you. You say, what about one day equal 1,000 years? Isn't that what they said that God like the 1,000-year thing? Huh? Do it say that in the Bible though? Hold on. Is one day for God like 1,000 years? Okay. 2 Peter 3:8 tells us that one day of God's time is 1,000 years of man time. Okay, got it. Bam. So that's actually inside the book. All right, cool. I've been hearing that for the longest, just growing up, and I just been taking people's word for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been saying a lot in the Bible, then it gets remixed. Bam. You say, giving that goat your secret sauce is crazy. No. Listen. This is how I have helped people in counseling. I have helped people a lot of times because we have unhealthy thoughts. A lot of us, we have such unhealthy thoughts that we really are bad parents. We, a lot of times, we are bad parents and we are bad friends. Yeah, we bad family members because of we think one way. We think one way and we just know this is how it's supposed to be. And if it's not this, then there's something wrong with you. And this is why I say that we as bad parents. Because your kids will try to come and tell you something and you will get upset or you will dismiss what they trying to say instead of you just listening. Have a few questions. not like a dictator's like conversation. You don't have that type of conversation when somebody trying to come and tell you something. But this is how we is like programmed to respond to stuff that we're hearing. This is why I say, like, if you want some sexual experience to where a boa constrictor is around your neck while you're trying to fornicate with a goat, you can talk to me about it. You know, and I'll be like, have you thought it through? Like, are you gonna, like, do you have condoms? Or you know, like, what happens if the goat get pregnant? You know, is the goat gonna keep it? And if the goat gonna keep it, have you thought about child support? Do you have money in the bank? Can you support the baby? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is why our friends don't come and tell us, girl, you know, I got a train ran on me last night. They won't come and tell because you're gonna be so harsh on them. Instead of going at it the opposite way of what you would normally do. Guess that's why I'm such a good counselor. I really am such a good therapist out here in these doggone streets. And this goes back to, that's bestiality. There's so many people who want to and or who fetishize about bestiality. Cool, talk. You can talk to me about it. I ain't mad at you. I'm still going to be cool with you. It's your doggone life. It's your life. Mm-hmm. You say you like to smoke trees and trade stocks. Say, don't tell nobody. Listen. But this is why. This is why when we find out this person was doing this or that person done that, we is shocked. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Well, hell, of course you can't believe it because you were somebody that they could not say this type of stuff to. It is the same like with homosexuality and people they want to come out the closet, they want to tell their partners and stuff like that. Right there. See, women ain't got no problem with like telling each other that they may like girls or something like that right there. It's cute, but men have this real problem. Like you can't tell them gangsters, them boys you roll with, them boys that you don't hooked up with girls with, and y'all done been in the same room hunching girls and all that. It's difficult for y'all to come on out here and tell your partner, man, you know what, man, I think I like boys, man. I like men though, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the hardest things for men to tell other men. Hell, men have a problem with telling they la that they may be bisexual and stuff like that because of the response. It's like we already got an automatic response to certain things that we hear. And just in my mind, I think that we can be better people if we stop doing that. Mm-hmm. I really, really do think. I said this like a long time ago. Pedophiles need a safe space to speak. Back when I used to say that, people just come on, hell no, they need to be put under the prison. They need to be this. I say, and that's a natural response from the masses. That's a natural response for the masses. I would love for people to be able to come out and say, yeah, I like them. That age right there. You know what I'm saying? And have real conversations. Like, and not just on the dark web, because they're already doing it on the dark web. I need for them to be on the light web. Just come on out and just say what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you shouldn't get beat down for your thought process. It's just now we know. It's like people have been, you people have been getting upset. What I like to you folk, well, that person racist. Well, okay. Like, if they racist, let them be racist. Let them be. If they don't like darker hue, this beautiful, ooh boy, this melanated, if they don't like, it's cool. I would at least like to know. I don't like the fakers though, dog. I Y'all be around here calling yourself friends and all that fly shit, and y'all be the ops. You know? You trying to take? We have answers and responses already ready for millions of things that come across our brain. We already have a response for it. Trying to tell you something. No matter how you think and no matter what you think, please rethink. I'm trying to help. Shout out to Miss Queen for the $5 cash app. You say, Willie, you should try going. Going where? Where am I going? Shout out to C-No for the 499 super chat. You say, my homies. They say, we can be blunt with each other and tell each other anything. You say, I like you to be straight up. You say, don't sugarcoat ish. I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen. I get that it's more difficult for younger people, but as we get like past like 30, 35, y'all, we have dead out here in these streets. Some of our thoughts and some of our beliefs, they need to go ahead and start changing. It's just not that serious. Well, it's that serious to some people, I guess. You say, Willie in love with the French fry girl. Who is the French fry girl? Who is the French fry girl? Y'all, let's go ahead on and get into a few of these things because it's not a lot. It is not a lot out here. It is not a lot. I was just thinking about living and dying. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? It's kind of like how people want to be the best. People want to get the good grades. Remember, I had done ask y'all a question like, what is the point of perfect attendance? What do it really do? You know. You want to be an A student? You're really, really sad that you done got a C. Did you pass the class or did you not? You know what I'm saying? I got a C on my test. Did you pass the test or not? Yeah, but I got a C. Did you pass the test or not? In your mind, it just done destroyed yourself. Oh my God, I failed. I didn't. No, you didn't fail, because if you failed, you wouldn't have passed the test. You passed the test, you just passed it with a lower percentage or number or something. We stress ourselves out by things that really don't even much matter. You got a diploma, I got a GED. Bitch, we work at the same company. Oh my God. It's crazy. It is crazy. All right. Here we go, y'all. Let's go on and do a little bit. I just be throwing out some stuff, man, to make people think about some stuff. Because things really ain't. Wow. I think I had to talk with y'all last week about saying that you ain't got time. You ain't got time to do this and you ain't got time to do that right now. All right. Keep thinking you ain't got no time to do. Just gonna keep letting the little days just fly on by you. We got a Florida team. Y'all go on and get into a little something. Listen, y'all please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles. Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com is the biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company out here in the world. Get your order on. We got multiple fragrances. We got some stuff that make your area, your significant other area, and every other area, smell better than it does right now. If you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, just go around now. PleasantCandles.com. I still got to get somebody to do me like a commercial or something out here in these doggone streets. For real. You say perfect attendance means that you got a good immune system, because you got a good point right there, because typically when we miss school or something like that right now, we be sick. You got a good point. That's a real good point. She said, my mom used to tell us that we have more time than you do money. Yep. Uh-huh. For real, for real. We have a Florida teen who is facing second degree murder out here. Now listen, I watched this, and whoo, boy, sometimes we just, can you just look at people and be like, there's something ain't right with Buddy, or something ain't right with her? You can just look at people and be like, you know what? I'm kind of weary of this person. Here we go, y'all. Let this thing play.
From Tampa Bay's #1 news station, this is the Fox 13 6 o'clock news.
Good evening, I'm Allie Corey.
And I'm Mark Wilson. Glad to have you with us tonight. First up at 6, a Bradenton teenager charged with murder is going to remain behind bars with no bond. Shooting happened early Sunday at Bradenton's Riverwalk Rossi Park. And as Fox 13's Kimberly Cuizon tells us tonight, the family of Wilfredo Allende says that they cannot understand how guns continue to get into the hands of these.
Did he say how the guns get into the hands of the N-words? I know he just say that right there. Shout out to Sam for the $5 cash out. He said the term that you is referring or you were referring to was called metaphysics. Oh, metaphysics. Yes, there you go. Here we go. Y'all live watch this. Did he say, how do these guns keep getting into the hands of you N-words?
Allende says that they cannot understand how guns continue to get into the hands of these.
I can't believe did he say that. Listen, go ahead.
The sound of children laughing and families gathering could be seen at Bradenton's Rossi Park Monday. It was a much different scene early Sunday morning, where just feet away, a life was taken.
Family is now without their son, and they're planning a funeral, all because of some stupid decisions made by some kids.
Around 4 in the morning, Captain Brian Thiers with the Bradenton Police Department says a group of friends was hanging out at Rossi Park when 18-year-old Frederick Kelly and 17-year-old Jonquaise Jones showed up and shots were fired.
Shout out Player I for having a tattoo on his neck. I would say what that tattoo looked like, but I know good as hell well that boy ain't got no vagina on his neck. I know. Listen. Somebody just let me know. I know him not got a vagina on him neck.
Showed up and shots were fired.
I know what y'all thinking. Willie, how in the hell did you just pick a vagina out of everything? But go ahead.
Turns out that there was probably beef between two individuals that led to them showing up and wanting to fight, which then subsequently led to gunfire.
Officers arrived within minutes and found 3 people shot, including 21-year-old Wilfredo Allende, who later died at the hospital.
And through that video surveillance footage that they have at their fingertips, that our suspects were on scene and they were able to take them into custody immediately.
Kelly,
you say that your professor said that C's get degrees. That's a fact.
and Jones, both teenagers, were arrested for second-degree murder, handcuffed with his head down. Kelly appeared in front of a Manatee County judge Monday afternoon. He showed no emotion as he was held without bond. Outside the courtroom, Allende's family continues to process what happened.
It's just sad that stuff like this is happening.
Oh, that's his daddy? Boy, he look just like his daddy. Hold on. That's his daddy. Boy, that's your child right there. Shout out to G for being a member for 15 months. What I say? G's keep getting into these little niggly bears. Guns keep getting into these little niggly bears' hands because Patricia Sir keeps having them. You got a great point right there. Go ahead.
Happening. Kids nowadays having these guns, you know, thinking that they're like tough guys.
Allende's father, Wilfredo Sr., says his son was well loved by many, a hard worker and not a troublemaker.
Yeah, he was just cut out in the middle of it.
Records show Kelly has a history involving guns. He was out on bond for shooting into an occupied car last July. As a juvenile, he had passed felony charges for possession of a firearm.
Is he licking his tongue out to the camera? He trying to eat his hair? Boy, you're going to stop playing with your tongue and you're going to jail.
Middle of it.
Records show Kelly has a history involving guns. He was out on bond for shooting into an occupied car last July. As a juvenile, he had passed felony charges for possession of a firearm. As Allende's family grieves, they ask why.
My son is not is never involved in that type of stuff. So I would like to ask him why started shooting everybody.
In Bradenton, Kimberly Quizon, Fox 13 News.
You just need a little conversation. Somebody need to go and talk to that player. That player need a little counseling.
Now, the Bradenton Police Department tells us that one of the guns belonging to the suspects was stolen from an unlocked car 2 years ago. They say forensics will show who fired that gun, though.
Forensics gonna tell on y'all out here in these doggone street. Let me go to about right there. Shout out to Rockhound Publishing for the $4.20 cash out. He said, now why were any of them out at 4 a.m.? Hey, the children run in the yard. The children run the households. The children run the households because she love her baby. My baby can't do no wrong out here in these streets. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. My mama can't do no wrong. Can I ask y'all a good, I don't know who started it. I really don't know who started it. I done been on Earth almost a half a century. Pat myself on the back. Been around here a good little minute. Longer than you. Anyway, when did y'all start getting, the neck tattoos? Because tattoos hurt a little bit, right? Tattoos they hurt. And y'all just letting somebody scratch y'all neck because it feels like somebody cutting you. Shout out to Rashawn for being a member for 13 months. He say these kids don't know how to take a whooping. Facts. There you go. Look, it's so many of these folks with this thing. Oh, boy, I tell you the truth. It's just so many with tattoos on their necks, and I just don't understand. When did it become a fad, though? Was it because of the rappers? Was it because of hip-hop? It probably was because of hip-hop. Hip-hop got y'all kids out here acting ass. Yeah. And then be surprised that you can't work in a certain place. It's real, real crazy, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Say salt and pepper is not seasoning. That's what's up. Mitchell, you ain't got no Lawrence. You cannot put the... I wish you would put Adobe on my food. Bitch, I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? Here we need some Lawrence. They got there Lawrence seasoning salt, bitch. All right. You can get the throwback and the throw-offs and all. I don't even want that either. And you know what's crazy? With all of the seasoning that we use, guess what we still put on there? Salt. Do y'all know in damn near all seasoning salt is in the seasoning? We still gonna put that itemized. I think it's itemized, or is it itemized salt? Am I saying it right? Itemized salt. I don't think it's itemized salt. I think it's iso something salt, right? Iso salt. Iso something salt. Iodized. Iodine salt. Yep, iodine salt. Iodized salt. That's what it is. I say itemized. Bitch, itemized salt. We can itemize the salt. Don't even worry about it. If y'all just not coming on in, man, we also streaming live on Twitch, Twitter, and Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. With Twitch, twitch.tv.com, we had 248 followers, still trying to get up over 250 followers. Yeah, iodized on some sea salt. Yeah. Epsom, yeah. Epsom salt. I don't think you're supposed to eat Epsom salt. But damn it, you can do you. You is an adult. You can do what you want to do. Move right along. Let me put us up. Look. We care about them. We care about these doggone children. Child abuse charges. Got child abuse charges because a lot of people, they be out here child abusing. Yeah. Hold on. Bam. Got it. We rolling. Parents is reacting. Parents are the people who be producing these children and sending them out to schools and stuff like that. Parents is reacting after 20 school workers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 7, 7, 6, 7. How you say 20 in Spanish? Siete? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I said 11, so 11 isn't 10, ain't it? No, because that's 10. 11. 11 is 20. 11. No, this should say ounces. I'm sure I got to be more careful. 11. I'm saying 11. I'm saying ounce. I'm just trying to get some ounces. That's what's up. 20. I can't pronounce it though. 20. Hold on. I think it's 20. 21. 20. 20 can refer to a Greek company. What? What does 20 mean? 20. Oh, 20. I 20. 20. Parents react to after 20 school workers. Boy, I am bilingual, man. Parents react after 20 school workers is charged with child abuse. How in the do we get 20 school workers all at the same time charged with child abuse? How does this happen? I don't understand. Here we go.
Allegations of child abuse inside Chester Community Charter School. 20 people who work there are facing charges, with the number of alleged victims at more than 24.
And tonight we're hearing from more parents fearing for the safety of their children. Here's our Chris O'Connell.
How is more parents fearing for the safety of their children when they say 20? Once they say that all these people child abusing children, shouldn't you bring your child home or something? Should you not send your child back to the school?
One parent tells me she was sick to her stomach once she heard about these allegations. 26 students from an emotional support program at the school have been identified as the victims. And the Delaware County District Attorney calls that abuse systemic and deliberate against the most vulnerable.
My children came to me on several occasions about what was going on with the school, where I took pictures of my children's bruises.
I just got to say real quick, like, her lace front line is immaculate. Like, it looked like perfect. I don't know where baby, I don't know where you went and got your hair did, but shout out to the hairdresser though.
Vulnerable.
My children came to me on several occasions about what was going on with the school, where I took pictures of my children's bruises.
This Chester mother.
Multiple times your kids had to come home and show you bruises and shit? You kept sending them back to the school.
Didn't have to read the 84-page criminal complaint to know what happened to her son. He's listed as one of the 26 victims of abuse who were students at the Chester Community Charter School in Chester Township. She says it was so bad 2 weeks ago, she pulled all of her children out of the school.
All of her children? How many children you got, baby?
If I can't see what's going on with my children inside the school, now that these accusations has been out, I need to make sure that my children are safe. And this is the way for me to keep my children safe.
So that means that your children cannot go to no school because you're not allowed inside the classrooms, right? And you got multiple children, so you can't be in all their classrooms at the same time. Go ahead.
The Delaware County District Attorney calls it every parent's nightmare.
You can see them grabbing their hands and putting them in front of them to restrain them. Oftentimes you can see them then using their knee to take the child to the ground.
Okay.
20 people who worked at the school's
It depends on what the children were doing.
Campus are being charged with abuse-related crimes. 9 of them with unlawful restraint and assault. Investigators say surveillance footage late last year showed over 100 incidents of workers at the school abusing children in the K-5 task program for students who need emotional support.
Stop. Wait. Over 100 videos of K-5 students being abused and being handled in a certain type of way. This can't be all love the workers' fault. It got to be these children.
Complaint says the defendants used painful techniques such as pinching students on the neck, holding them in restraints, threatening them with shoulder work, and forcibly bringing children to the ground.
They doing shoulder work like it. You better go sit down. You better go sit. Painful techniques. Pinching. How many of y'all done got pinched by your grandma? By your big mama? How many of y'all done got pinched by your mama? Your aunties, them with them big breasts? She ain't never found situated. Have you ever been pinched in church? But they call that painful techniques. Holding them in restraints. I don't see the problem. Threatening them with the shoulder work. And forcibly bringing children to the ground. Slamming them. I'm with that shit. Listen, do y'all understand that not all children, I want y'all to think about it, not all children were subject to the painful techniques. I'm pretty sure that there were so many children who did not have a painful technique administered on them. I know what you're thinking. Willie, you blaming the kids. What, damn, over 100 videos? Y'all can't put all the blame on these workers, dog. Listen, teaching is difficult, especially in elementary.
11 others at the school are also charged with witnessing but not reporting the abuse. Many of those charged work for a third-party contractor called Peak Performers Staffing, whose website is currently down.
They mind their own business.
When you send your child to school, that somebody who is being paid to take care of your child is actually hurting them is just frightening. Just as a human being, it's awful.
Is it really awful? Because us as parents, we be chastising our kids do y'all understand that we do painful techniques for our children to comply? Let's say that part again. Do y'all understand that we use painful techniques to make our children comply? I get it. Not all. But the masses, the majority, painful techniques to make them comply. And then we get mad with the police when they use painful techniques to get us to comply. And we adults. We okay with the painful techniques when it comes down to the children. But oh my God. We are so upset with the painful techniques to adults. That's crazy, right?
In a statement, the school says they are outraged by the company they hired to work with kids, saying, quote, Peak Performers had not completed necessary training, did not have proper knowledge in their field, and were completely unqualified to manage children.
And y'all hired them, though. Y'all hired them without doing y'all due diligence, now didn't y'all? So this is the charter school fault. Y'all, Peak Performers employees had not completed necessary training. How did y'all find that out? And when did y'all figure this out? Did not have proper knowledge in their field. You mean dealing with children? They call Peak Performers. And were completely unqualified to manage children. When did y'all find this out? But remember, the Peak Performers wasn't the ones who was doing the painful techniques, right? These was the third-party people who y'all hired to come on in, and they were just standing by watching y'all teachers handle their business in class. But y'all mad at the Peak Performers? Y'all gonna put all the blame on the Peak Performers, though.
Too late for this parent who's warning others at school.
I want the children, not only the children, but also the parents of the children to also feel safe when these children are in their care.
Now
we gonna act like we just not see them children back there playing, which could have been a tussle. Watch this.
Too late for this parent who's warning others at school.
Watch this.
I want the children, not only the children, but also the parents of the children,
you see this?
To also feel safe when these children are in their care.
That's why they getting slammed to the ground, and it's, damn it, put in handcuffs and shoulder working. Look, this person This child tried to be on TV.
Not only the children, but
Watch it.
also the parents of the children.
You see
to
it?
also feel
You see
safe
it?
when the
Huh? Now they was just joking. They was just playing, right? They do the same thing in class.
these children are in their care.
Now, we tried to reach out to Peak Performance Staffing. So far, we have not received a statement. We've also learned several of those charged have already turned themselves in to police at the Delaware County Courthouse.
Y'all done turned yourself well, good, because when you turn yourself in, it allows us in law enforcement to tend to some other business out here in the community. You say she can roll a blunt with her lips. I like the way that she was professional. She was ladylike. She was ladylike on national television. And damn it, we need more docu sisters behaving in this manner. Y'all got to show. Let's do life for 2025. Let's show society that darker hue women, especially darker hue women first and foremost, can be ladylike. Because society don't believe that y'all can be ladylike. And damn it, the more that y'all be ladylike, the more I am going to uplift the ladylikeness. The ladylike stuff, I'ma uplift. Yeah. I'ma uplift the ladylike stuff. Mm-hmm. Sure enough is. How many of y'all like children? Not like children, but like children. I don't know no better way to say it. How many of y'all, damn it, ain't nowhere else to say do you like children? Not like children sexually. So I got to go ahead on it. I'm not saying that you like children sexually. I'm saying like children. I don't even know if that came out right or nothing like that right there. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Don't get beside yourself. Mm-hmm. Because we got a player out of Gwinnett County. That sound like the ATL shouted. That sound like Georgia, because everything is not Atlanta. But we have a Georgia man who was arrested because he was shooting his gun at the children, because they were cutting through his yard. Damn it. What is the dude name on Friday? Who had the thing and he was in the suit and he wear that thing like Roland Martin be wearing? A periscope, a mascot, an ascot. What was the dude in Friday? Stanley. Remember Stanley? Get off my freaking lawn. I remember Stanley. That's what's up. We got a player who don't play in his yard. Don't play in his yard. But this man was shooting at the kids with a BB gun. It's a gun, but it's a BB gun.
2 Gwinnett County children are recovering after police say a man shot them with a BB gun.
Oh, he hit. Go ahead.
For running through his yard. Channel 2 Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Matt Johnson is live near Lawrenceville. And Matt, it happened after they got off the school bus.
And these are young children who apparently ran through the yard of a neighbor here one too many times for his liking.
So y'all just gonna walk through player yard. Well, y'all done step. No. They ain't step off that sidewalk. Damn it. I was definitely say that they walked through the yard, but they didn't.
Look. These are young children who apparently ran through the yard of a neighbor here one too many times for his liking. But when Gwinnett police showed up and they found it,
he's still on the sidewalk.
2 young children injured from a BB gun. They arrested that neighbor for some very serious charges.
He was just playing.
And my kid, he's okay, but he's scared about this.
Shock and fear in a Gwinnett County neighborhood after police say a man shot 2 young children with a BB gun. It happened last Monday on Margate Court near Lawrenceville, just after kids got off the school bus. The children hit are just 6 and 7 years old.
One of the boys have a little fissure in her head and bleeding, and another one they have marks from the neck.
The suspect.
You say that's Asian on Asian crime.
48-year-old Shi Chen Cho is now in jail.
Chi Chen Cho. Is it Chi Chen Cho or Z Chen? Hold on.
48-year-old Shi Chen Cho is now in jail, charged with child cruelty, among other charges. Investigators say Cho fired the BB gun because the kids cut through his yard at around 3 in the afternoon. One was hit in the back of the head, the other near the neck.
You taking chest, listen. You taking real, I'm going to put you down shots. Oh, damn.
Caliente que le pasó por sus pies y el cuello.
Their mother said in Spanish, the whole situation was scary for everyone.
Man, shout out to the cameraman. Hold on. Shout out to the cameraman.
Sus pies y el cuello.
Their mother said in Spanish, the whole situation was scary for everyone. Neighbors watched the arrest unfold in the neighborhood after the police arrived to find the injured kids.
When the police ask them, they say it's a play with the kids.
Cho has been denied bond for now. A judge labeled him a danger to the community.
And now I'm feeling okay because he's in the jail.
But many parents here are still on edge, worried about what could happen if he's released.
If he's free, I don't know what happened the next time.
Now that say correction, Asian on Hispanic crime. Now I gotta think about this right here. So who is the mama? Because I thought she is the mama, but they telling us that the baby with the hips is the mama. I'm confused.
Near the neck.
Que sintió lo caliente que le pasó por sus pies y el cuello.
Their mother said in Spanish, the whole situation was scary.
Their mother said in Spanish. So who is her? She can't be the news lady. She ain't got a microphone.
For everyone. Neighbors watched the arrest unfold in the neighborhood after the police arrived to find the injured kids.
Oh, she's a neighbor. Got it.
When the police ask them, they say it's a play with the kids.
Cho has been denied bond for now. A judge labeled him a danger to the community.
And now I'm feeling okay because he's in the jail.
But many parents here are still on edge, worried about what could happen if he's released.
If he's free, I don't know what happened the next time.
I think Player tried to get at Lil Thickums. I think Player tried to get at hips. We're gonna call her hips. Yeah. Hold on. We're gonna call her hips. Yeah. Player probably tried to get at her and she wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? He like, all right, bitch. You better watch your kids. You better watch your kids, because as soon as they come across I don't give a damn that they're 67. They can take 2 shots. It's nothing. It's a BB gun. He pop up. Bam, bam. Go get your mama. Tell her come on back around here. Yeah. Little mama is the neighborhood watch. And he 48. Hell, the neighbor probably wanted him to get at her. I don't know. She got on the MK shirt. Is that Michael Jackson or? Oh no, that's Michael Kors. That ain't Michael Knight. It's not Michael Knight. I thought shit said MJ. My bad. That's Michael Kors. That's them childbearing hips. The baby got them childbearing hips. Boy, shit. Listen. Sometimes we get some real good cameramen out here in these streets, whether it's a baby with a good body or a baby with a bad body. Either which way, them cameramen be trying to show us bodies. We appreciate it. But listen, y'all may have to start sending your 6 and 7-year-olds with bulletproof shit, you know? That's a Mortal Kombat shirt. You got to be more careful. Players shooting goddamn children. You should have laid them down. Bitch, get out my yard. Bam, bam. Y'all so wild. Y'all so dangerous. Y'all are so dangerous as a people. I don't even know how to look these days and stuff up like that right there. But like, how do you look up like the days of this is like drinking water day, or this national women pee in the bucket day or something like that right there? How do you like Google the calendar to tell you those types of days and stuff like that right there? What do you write? Help play out. Say stay off my greens. For real though. Shout out to Jay for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that right there. For real though. How do y'all just search national days? So if I just put national days, you is lying to me. Look at David, they got a national day calendar. Shut the front door. I never knew. See y'all, a dumb question is the one that don't get asked. Listen, because a whole bunch of y'all was wondering the same thing too. A whole bunch of y'all was wondering the same thing. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. You lying to me. You say, Willie, did you see the good mama was trying to shoot the neighbor's dog and the bullets ricocheted and hit her kid? You lying to me. You got to send me that right there. Oh, here, you probably already sent it to me and I done missed it out here in these streets. I did not know that there's a National Day calendar. I'm going to use this calendar. I promise you. I promise you. Oh, and the day is April Fool's, y'all. Day is April Fool's. That's what's up. But we got another, which, hold on. So I'm looking at the day of the National Day. Let me click today, the National Day. Okay, y'all, we got some things missing there. Some things is not on the calendar because I'm finna show y'all this right here. Today is Trans Day of Visibility.
Today is Trans Day of Visibility. It's a day to raise awareness of transgender, non-binary, and gender-expansive people. So this day aims to shed light on the challenges that they face, including poverty, discrimination, and violence on a global scale. Here's footage from Tigway Park yesterday where people gathered to celebrate their identities and show support for the LGBTQIA community.
Say that part again, sister.
Raise awareness of transgender, non-binary, and gender-expansive people. So this day aims to shed light on the challenges that they face, including poverty, discrimination.
Including poverty. So your sexuality got something to do with poverty? Isn't people who just in poverty done fell short of glory or can't get a job or they done got fired or they got like a little habit or something that they can't kick? How you in poverty because of your sexuality, though? I don't know. Maybe you can. I just don't understand.
Shed light on the challenges that they face, including poverty, discrimination, and
discrimination. I get that part there.
Violence on a global scale.
Violence, I get that part there because a lot of y'all don't let people know that you're trans. A lot of y'all is out here trying to not be judged. Let people make judgments on you now. Like people who is not trans, we let people judge us for who we is. So y'all got to present yourselves as who you is. Just saying.
Scale. Here's footage from Tigway Park yesterday where people gathered to celebrate their identities.
Tigway Park wasn't even thick. The part wasn't thick, though.
And show support for the LGBTQIA community.
The news came out to the park, and the park wasn't thick. This is Trans Day of Visibility. Now, I'm on the national calendar that y'all just sent me to, and the national calendar says, for today, National Sourdough Bread Day and April Fool's Day. That's the only thing that it says for the National Day thing. Yeah. Hell, tomorrow's the same thing too. It can't be April Fool's Day tomorrow. That don't make sense. Something is not going right. I don't know, but that's what it said. It ain't say nothing about the Trans Day of Visibility. Something wrong. He said delusional day of delusions. That's what's up. Move right along. Y'all, it's after 8 o'clock. Is we over 200 with the thumbs up? Y'all, let's go on and get into this right here, man. Oh, we not? We at 197? Oh, hell nah. Yeah, oh. Come on. Y'all don't act like that. Don't start me to begging again. Don't start me to begging. I need these thumbs ups. And in case y'all don't know, we still have this. If you would like to support Willie, we have a GoFundMe. The link is at the top of the chat in YouTube or on YouTube right now. At the top of the chat on YouTube right now. Need your support, like I always say. Need your support. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all have made it over 200. That's what's up. Shout out to Romy Rome for the $2 super chat. Say April Fool's Day is legendary. Now it's trainee day. There it is. It's trainee. Like, can we say the word It's Transgender Day. It's Transgender Day. Ladies. Ladies. I spoke about y'all last week. And I spoke about y'all yesterday and last week too, to where I just keep hoping that y'all don't keep getting caught short out here in these goddamn streets. Y'all too educated for me to having to keep doing these doggone shows, to bring awareness. I got to keep bringing awareness to women, and I'm not a woman. I am so confused. Y'all keep falling short of glory, but y'all keep telling me and us that y'all are super educated. And I want y'all to stay and be super educated out here in these doggone streets. But y'all just can't keep falling short of glory now and think that shit cute. I don't think that that's a good look like for the kids or something. No. Hold on. I'm trying to get myself together. I don't think that it's a good idea that I am able to keep on finding this stuff that y'all keep falling short on, as if these are the things that y'all should not be falling short on. I be so confused. We got a beautiful baby here who is recovering from damaged teeth out here in these streets. Why? Baby say, I don't even much want to smile anymore. This baby done came across an unlicensed dentist. The last dentist that we did set up shop in an apartment that had stairs and no elevator. And they was getting put under anesthesia in his dentist's office. And it was mainly women. We got another one. Here we go.
Local woman says she paid thousands of dollars for what she hoped was going to be a picture-perfect smile. Instead, she was left with cracked, damaged teeth.
Noelle Williams says this warning that you need to hear before you go through a similar painful experience. This is a story you'll see here on Just One Station.
I don't want to smile no more. I don't really want to go nowhere. It's very embarrassing.
Nyla Martin says all she wanted was a great smile. She was even willing to pay thousands of dollars for one.
Shout that baby out for having her real, because that's like a little low cut right there, ain't it? I like her eyes, too. Is her eyes gray or blue or something like that right there? Well, not blue. Like a grayish or something? Go ahead.
But instead, she was left with pain and insecurity. This is Martin in February 2024. She tells me she paid more than $3,000 for composite veneers at the Smile Lounge in Shaker Heights. She says she thought they were a reputable and licensed dentist office. But just 3 days after the procedure, Martin knew something wasn't right.
She went to a spot called the Smile Lounge. I just don't be... If you done paid upwards $3,000, baby, you should have went to like a real dentist office. It'd have been like 5, maybe 6, but it's a real dentist. It's not the Smile Lounge.
Every other month, I'm having breakage. I'm having things fall off.
Ooh.
Martin tells me every time she went back to get her teeth fixed, the procedure became more painful.
It was hurting, like almost excruciating. Like she was like drilling through my teeth.
That should say lounge. Smile Lounge. Like the lounge where you go get liquor at. Well, what you paid $3,000 for? Oh, wow. Well, you still got your front. Well, it is on the side, so it do mess your smile up. I feel you, baby.
This is what Martin looks like right now. She has a cracked tooth and several others damaged.
You might as well just keep rocking that right there, baby, and smile your behind off. We still want you, baby. For real, though. We don't need no heartbeat. Shout out to CW for the $10 super chat. You say you are getting the write-up for a no call, no show. Not me. I'm here.
19 News did some digging into the Smile Lounge. According to Shaker Heights court records, the business is solely owned and operated by Jasmine Lyons. She's accused of unknowingly offering dental services without a license.
She went to a building that has wall air conditions. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. You say nowhere on that sign said dentist. Shout out to BG the Great for the $2 super chat. You say which Which worse, the apartment dentist or the lounge dentist? I think that the apartment dentist. The apartment dentist, he has to be the worst. Just say the lounge, man. Leasing is available. They got 2 wall air conditioners. I can't.
She's accused of unknowingly offering dental services without a license to an investigator with the Ohio Dental Board back in 2023.
Okay.
According to the court records, the investigator confirmed through the local Ohio state records that Lyons did not possess a certified dental license. This court document with Shaker Heights Municipal Court states, quote, Lyons noted she received her dental assistant certificate in Columbia.
That baby did go to school, though. She did get her dental assistance, though. She is a assistant. So, it's kind of like she done some on-the-job training, though, because if you is a assistant, you assist a dentist while they're doing the work. So, a lot of us, like me, like a person like me, I can learn by watching. I can literally learn by watching. You know what I'm saying? I can learn to do things by watching, and that was probably one of her skills. You know what I'm saying? But she got her dental assistant certificate through a school in Columbia. Notice, watch it. They highlight it, or they quotate, they put in the thing, the brackets, the country. Not Columbia, South Carolina or some shit. No. The country. At first, I thought that Lyons was black. Or she could be black. I don't know. But when they said Columbia, I'm like, hell, she might not be black. Yeah, it should say through a school in Columbia, the country. To let us know it's not a state now. Yeah. Like it's not Columbia, Georgia. No. Columbia University. No. The country. Got to be more careful.
Lyons did not possess a certified dental license. This court document with Shaker Heights Municipal Court states, quote, Lyons noted she received her dental assistant certificate in Columbia, the country. The American Dental Association says that dental treatment from unlicensed individuals has the potential to cause damaging complications for patients. And according to the Ohio Attorney General's office, no person shall practice dentistry without a current license. I decided to give the Smile Lounge a call.
This is a big baby right here. Not big as in like obese or nothing. Big and like a tall baby. It's like that baby's play basketball or something.
No one answered at first, but minutes later I got a call back from somebody at the business. I was given price points for different services. When I asked if anyone who worked there had a dental license, I never got a clear answer. The person on the other side of the phone told me to reach out to their attorney. Either way, Martin says she wants...
See? That's a tall baby right there. That baby probably like 6'6", 6'7". Well, she probably got on heels right there, too.
Answers. She says she's since filed a complaint with the state dental board in hopes that something gets done.
Stop practicing. Like, you need to, like, you done wasted money, people's time.
You gonna tell the dental assistants to stop practicing? That's like telling a physician to stop practicing. That's why they call it a practice. You know what I'm saying? Listen, people in the medical, they practicing. Your dentist is practicing. Practice makes better. We've been lied to, and damn it, they told us that it makes perfect. But it does not. It just makes it better. And you can't get better without practice. It's kind of like with hunching. You only get better the more you do it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like eating, cooking, working. You got to practice if you want to be better. Say it again, sis.
The state dental board in hopes that something gets done.
Stop practicing. Like, you need to, like, you done wasted money, people's time, and they're not satisfied. You're portraying yourself to be a real dentist, and you are not.
Shaker Heights, Noel Williams, 19 News.
All right, we also reached out to the Ohio Dental Board and the Cuyahoga County Dental Society. They just would not answer our questions. But if they do, we'll make sure to give you.
Said fake it till you make it. I got to back it up too because let's see the type. I think she was going for composites or something.
I don't want to smile no more.
Hold on.
You need to hear before you go through a similar pain.
She hoped was going to be a picture-perfect smile. Instead, she was left with cracked, damaged teeth.
Noel Williams says this warning that you need to hear before you go through a
Hold on.
similar painful experience. This is a story you'll see here on Just One Station.
I don't want to smile no more. I don't really want to go nowhere. You know, it's very embarrassing.
Nyla Martin says all she wanted was a great smile.
Okay.
She was even willing to pay thousands of dollars for one. But instead, she was left with pain and insecurity. This is Martin in February 2024. She tells me she paid more than $3,000 for composite veneers.
Composite veneers. Composite veneers. How much are composite veneers in Florida? In Florida, composite veneers typically cost between $250 to $1,500 per tooth. Oh, and the prices may vary based on factors like the dentist experience and the complexity of the case. Okay, composite rising veneers in Tampa is starting at $4,000 to $6,000. Got it. All right. Let me say something to a lot of you good people. And I should have been saying this right here very, very long time ago. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. Say dental insurance would have paid for that. Dental insurance would have paid them. Listen, do they pay for them though? Isn't that like a volunteer like surgery or something? I say a surgery. Is it like an outpatient, something like that? But I just want to say this right here, something that I should have said a long time ago. These people who keep getting caught up with these little off-brand ass dentist shop and all that fly stuff right there, it kind of tells me that these people, they don't have a regular dentist. Say what not I paid them, Willie. Hell no. I'm going back up that show. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. They don't pay for cosmetic, right? I don't think the insurance is paying for cosmetic. Dentistry. Dental insurance definitely would not pay for that. Yeah, I don't think they pay for veneers. Because it's just caps. You're just putting caps over your teeth, which is, in a sense, it's unhealthy. It's not right, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. They say, do you think she was slick rapping before they fell out, thinking that she was flying stuff? Ooh. They was probably cracking and falling out while she was in the company of some people talking slick and shit. I don't need you, bitch. I keep a fresh set of whites. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you no more. You can get the hell off around me. Now I got my teeth dead. Talking that shit done fell out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You probably trying to eat corn and shit like that right there. You try to eat an apple, bitch. That been a crump. You say dental insurance, they pay for your veneers? Oh, really? Oh, okay. I didn't think that they was paying for that right there now. Dental insurance don't pay shade tree veneer shops though. Oh, okay. It say yes, it do depends on your insurance carrier. You right about that right there. Listen, the people who be getting caught up, they don't have a regular dentist. They do not have a personal a personal dentist like they got a personal medical physician, like they physician. People don't go to the dentist and get. You should not get nothing done to your teeth if you have not had these things called X-rays. You should not get nothing done to your teeth if your ass ain't had no cleaning. Really, no. So that is one of the good ways. That is one of the good ways that you can determine whether you need to be going round here. Listen, a lot of people just want to get veneers because their teeth is not to their satisfactory. Before you even get veneers, you need to go to a real dentist, get the x-ray, and get your mouth cleaned and fixed and cavities filled and root canal. All that shit right there at least need to be done before you going to put caps on your teeth. Yes, x-rays and cleaning, step 1 and 2. I'm telling y'all something. Because listen, when you done got your x-rays and you're talking to a real dentist, and you done had that thought of getting veneers, and you tell a real dentist that you was thinking about getting veneers, they're gonna walk you through them steps. If they show you your x-ray and they pointing out that your teeth have a problem, and then you bring up veneers and they don't break some shit down to you, okay, you talking about veneers now? Well, we need to do this, and this. And then they tell you that cost, though. That cost be like, damn, for real? Shit. That's when y'all be like, I'm gonna follow my own understanding, bitch. I cannot wait that long to go through all these steps and have my gums heal and all that fly shit right there to go ahead on and get me a pretty smile while I got this little income tax money. Hell no, I ain't waiting. Trying to stun on them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to CW for the $2 super chat. Say yesterday what happened? Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. They say they just identified as a dentist. Got to be more careful. Shout out to CC's World for the $4.99 super chat. They say we calling in the hospice nurse for mom. They say Ms. Ruby. They say y'all pray for her. Oh, whoa, slow down. We calling in the hospice nurse for mom. Miss Ruby. Y'all pray for Miss Ruby out here in these streets. Pray for Miss Ruby out here in these streets, boy. Life be lifing, y'all. Life really do be lifing. Prayers, y'all. It's just sad. It's just something that we just gonna go through, y'all. It's something that we gonna go through. We gonna leave Earth, and I do understand that we not ready. We not ready. Especially for our loved ones to leave Earth. No. Oh, she enjoyed watching the show? Shout out to Ms. Ruby. That's what's up. Hope that you do better. I hope that you get better. I really, really do. We understand life, though. We really, really do. Got to be more careful. That's why we got to enjoy it. We got to enjoy it, y'all. We got to stop being down and sad and negative. Try best to let certain shit go. Because once we get in certain positions, a lot of times we tend to realize that stuff that we've been stressing about, holding on our heart and all that shit means nothing. I'm trying to tell you something. It means nothing, man. Things that we thought was important, shit ain't important, man. It is not important. For real. But you ladies, I want y'all to try to make better decisions out here in these doggone streets. Sugar, go back to your dentist. Don't go back to that dentist. Go back to a real dentist. And because you have been, I would say, scammed and all that fly shit right there, ask to see paperwork. Ask to see the diplomas. Is the diplomas on the wall? If the diplomas is on the wall, you may want to go steps further and stuff like that right there. To even Google the school, call out to the school, did such and such go to the school? Or hell, if you have a personal care physician, ask them, do they know a good dentist? Get a referral from somebody for a real dentist out here in the doggone street. I'm just trying to tell you something. He say she need an orthodontist 9. Gotta get it together, baby. Jesus, y'all gotta stop falling short of glory, though, man. It'd be so sad. I'd be like, oh, little babies, just keep getting caught up like this right here. What time it is? Got that right there? Bam. I don't even want to, because it really ain't much out here like this. Hold on. Let's see if something new just popped up. Hold on. Let's see if Oh, I had some on Instagram that I want to talk about. Hold on. Murder. Man wanted for the murder of of the rapper. Oh, so we know who the murderer is. Hold on. We got an update. We got an update. We got an update. A man wanted for murder for the Memphis rapper Say So P, found dead in Houston. We know somebody. Let's see.
Executed in Houston. That's how TMZ describes the murder of a Memphis man identified as a suspect in the murder of rapper Say So P. Police say Jaden Dandridge is in this video of the March 22nd shooting near the FedEx Forum. And now we know that Dandridge was found dead in Houston. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre joins us live. Just shocking to hear what's happening here.
Yeah, according to the TMZ reports, that shooting suspect, Jaden Dandridge, well, police in Houston found him executed